They're hating right now, so we live on TikTok. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Imperfect Action Show. This is episode 4, and on this show, we take imperfect action to get it done, and we get it done in the marketing. And my brother Dion Coopwood, who is on the show today. Now, what are we gonna do? So, what I'm gonna do right now is actually I am going to send the link out in real time so that people know that they can log on, because sometimes they forget.
I got my people on live. They tapping in with us too, bro.
Word. So I'm about to send that right now.
I bet. Y'all
Boom.
stay tapped in.
Boom, boom. So yeah,
crazy.
we are live on the show right now. Okay, bang. Instagram can't hold us. We're going live on TikTok, and we're going live on Twitch and YouTube and LinkedIn all at the same time. So today we're talking digital products and we're talking business credit mastery. But before we even do that, please introduce yourself, sir.
Hey, man. Hey, I am Mr. Phenomenal Power on Instagram. Y'all can find me there on Instagram at Mr. Phenomenal Power on Facebook. My regular name, Dion Coopwood. I am your personal credit, business funding, and your mentor expert. So if you need mentorship, tap in with me. If you need anything involving personal credit, business credit, and business funding, I got y'all. And look, and the sexy thing about what I do is not only will I do it for you, I will hold your hand, but at the exact same time, like the Bible says, if you fish for a man, you feed him for a day, right? But if you teach him how to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. So my passion and my strength is teaching people how to fish for themselves. So if y'all need that, I got y'all. That's what I do, bro.
100%, man. So I'm excited to have you here to talk about digital products, positioning, and how it all works with the business credit, which I think is really interesting. So I think you got a really good take on it. So again, this is an Imperfect Action Show, episode 4. This is our first guest, bro. You're the first guest. You're the first guest. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. So let's get right to it. So in terms of digital products, how can someone leverage digital products, right?
Yep.
To grow? Like, why is it a smart thing for consumers, entrepreneurs, to look at the digital product not just as a consumer standpoint, but to actually use it as leverage? Like, why should somebody even create a digital product?
All right. So my take on digital products is, and this is really, it's gonna mess some people up because, you know, most people, we work and we think that we have to physically work when the reality is that income is made from the bridge of your nose up. So like the word says, you got to think and grow rich, right? And so a lot of us have great ideas, we have great business ideas, we have great business concepts, but the problem with that is that we never take the information that we have here and the knowledge and the experience and understanding, we never put it into a product-based type of situation where people can take our knowledge and run with it. Because also, too, you got to think, bro, most of us, we operate with a scarcity mindset where we say, well, if I take the information that I know and I teach it to other people, then they're going to either take my idea and run with it and I'll never get started and, you know, I can't make money, or I don't want to teach nobody what I know because then they're going to go and get products, or they're going to act faster than me, or they're going to take, you know, my clientele and now they're making more money with me. When you have to think about it, a digital product is going to pay you for a lifetime. So you can do the work one time, right? You do the work one time and you get paid for a lifetime, right? And the coolest thing about digital products outside of doing the work one time and get paid for a lifetime, it's a digital product. Bro, you don't have, there's no fulfillment. So listen, I get to create something that I've been sitting on, an idea or concept or something that I have based on my knowledge and experience. I get to put it into, like you said, ebook form. So I get to put it into an ebook. You get to purchase it forever. I did the work one time. This could sell 1,000,000 times over, right? Let's just say over my lifetime, I sell an ebook 1,000,000 times and it's only, let's say, $47. That's $47 million that I'm going to make in my lifetime. And I never have to do the work ever again. I never have to see nobody ever again, right? And so I did the work one time, I get paid forever, bro. Like, that's the coolest thing ever. Like, I did work one time and I never have to do work ever again. And then I don't have to fulfill anything. I don't have to go ship nothing. I don't have to send anything. I don't have to see anybody. You get an email, you click it, you download it, you enjoy your ebook. So for me, a digital product is probably the smartest thing you could do. But some people operate with a different type of mindset. They don't want to share ideas when the best thing you could do is share the game, because my concept is nobody can take nothing. Nobody can take nothing from me other than notes. You can only take notes from me. You know what I mean? So yeah, bro. That's the
thing about it. The thing about it, just to add on to what Dion's talking about, right? Even if you give away everything, most people aren't going to take the action anyway.
Yeah, bro.
They're not going to take the action anyway, right? Yeah. So people that pay attention. So you can give away all the sauce.
Yep.
They are not going to take the action on it.
Yeah. I heard that there's a not necessarily heard, but they're saying that the statistical fact is that like 7% of people who purchase like books, whether it's a digital or a hardback form, only 7% of people really actually like read the stuff and execute on it. Like, wow. So we talk about if 100 people buy a book, only 7 out of that 100 is really reading the book. That's crazy. Like you said, so that even helps with people that got the scarcity mindset. So if you're thinking about launching a digital product or a digital service that you're good at doing and you want to monetize that and you want to put it out to the public and make money, cool, do that, because guess what? Everybody is going to buy it, but only a few people are going to take action anyway. So it
100%. And one of the smartest things you can do with a digital product is you can start to diversify your value. Yeah. Right? So Dion and I was talking about it offline, right?
Yep.
You could take some information that you have packaged at a certain price point. You can create a whole other experience.
Yep.
And then you can position that in a digital product, right? At a different price point. And that might be the proper price point for a consumer that you're not even serving. Or someone else that may be at this level or maybe this level. They may also want to grab that because they want to experience more of what you have to offer.
Correct. Yep. It's kind of like a concept of like the ladder of ascension, because I think that a lot of entrepreneurs have success in the fact that the ladder of ascension is real, where it's like you said, maybe everybody can't afford, your one-on-one coaching or one-on-one mentorship or your group mentorship that you have is $4,000, $2,000, $5,000. We get that. We understand that. So you offer a digital product, which is kind of like your gateway to get them in. So, they go ahead and they cop that $47, $57, $67 ebook or what have you. And then from there, they get the information. They're like, oh, this is good stuff. I like what he's talking about. This makes sense to me, right? And so then they go from there, like you said, to up. But then you got the people that are already at the pinnacle of what you're offering, and they want to come back down and say, I want a little extra game. I want a little extra sauce.
100%.
I want everything. It's people that just go and buy everything because they just a follower. They're just, they're a fan. They tapped in. They're loyal. You know what I mean? And we've done it too. It's kind of like, if you think about like people that are into designer clothes, it don't matter. Like, or like, hey, we all got one thing in common. We all wore Jordans at some point. A lot of people wore Jordan shoes, and we didn't care. We bought it was like, I'm going to get every shoe because I'm tapped in with Jordan. You know what I mean? Like, and when he came out with t-shirts, we was like, all right, well, for the people that couldn't buy the shoe, and mom and dad weren't spending a couple $100 on a shoe, you got a t-shirt at least. You got something,
Or the hoodie, or the socks.
Right.
Yeah. Like literally, exactly. you end up with the whole collection, right? Yeah. And you don't feel no type of ways about it. So offering that digital product, like Dion's saying, it literally, it could be the first leg of ascension. It could be the middle leg of ascension. It could literally be the top leg of ascension, depending on what that product is.
Yeah.
And it's the best way for you to diversify what you're currently already offering. But one thing that I want to throw in there is that I've seen a lot of these. Two things that kind of get to me when it comes to digital products, when they're ebooks, right?
Yeah.
One is too many entrepreneurs are pricing their ebooks $9.99. I've seen some at even $2.99. Right?
Wow. Okay.
So one, they're priced extremely too low.
Okay.
Too low, right? Secondly, a lot of them just get so excited for the branding, right? They want to be a New York Times bestseller. They want to be Amazon bestseller. But one of the things I want to stress upon you is that you give your money, or you give your book to Amazon. They give you 30% of your price point,
Nah.
And they're keeping all of the data. So you can't even resell to people that want to be tapped into you because you don't got their data.
Yep.
So if you're selling your book for $3, what you gonna get, $1?
Yeah.
And you don't even get the data.
Yeah.
So I always encourage my clients to at least sell it for $47.
Yep.
$47, 22 sales is $1,034. You can get your first 1,000, right, off a pre-sale for $1,000 while you're working on the actual book. I mean,
so
that's my first gym.
Are you finna give you about to get that game?
Nah.
Okay.
I ain't giving no. There's a webinar tonight for people that want to tap in. There's a webinar, Digital Product Lead webinar.
All right.
And actually, if anyone's watching this, I'm gonna do this. Anyone watching this that want to come to the webinar tonight, if you purchase a digital the general admission for $47,
yep,
I will give you the VIP access.
Ooh.
VIP access is basically 4 hours. There was an hour on Sunday. I'm gonna give you that recording. We got an hour before the webinar, which is live with me. You can ask me anything you want. It don't even matter. Yep. I'm gonna answer it. So you get that access, and you get the webinar access. So if anyone purchases today, if you're watching live with Dion right now, if you're on his live, if you're watching live on YouTube or Twitch or LinkedIn, purchase the 47 general admission. I'm gonna give you the VIP. And you're gonna get, I call it the 360 game. Make money infinitely.
That's what's up. You giving it away, bro.
Yeah, man. So
God must have touched your heart today.
And I woke up on the right side of the bed for real. You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
I mean, I do that every day though. I wake up every day with the energy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and look, we could be transparent with the people. Like, bro, we met like what, 2-3 weeks ago, maybe?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Like, bro, like, look, this is how we met, y'all, and this is how y'all got to understand. Like, you can't be fearful of nothing. Like the shirt said, don't be fearful, don't procrastinate, just dominate the decade, right? You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't be fearful. Like bro hit me in the DM, was like, hey, bro, like, let's tap in. I may got some stuff that you may want to look into. And like, I check my DM. I'm like, all right, bet. So I send him a voice message. He like, bro, your energy off the chain. Like, and I'm feeling his energy. And so we going back and forth immediately. Boom, phone call. We chopping it up. Let's get to it. You know, so let's share some game. Let's help the people. Like, so this, what y'all seeing today, this started from a DM a few weeks ago. So I know some of y'all use the DMs for other stuff, you know, get your girl, you know, but you can find you a business partner, somebody to run with, you know, in the DM too. Like, don't be afraid to hit people up about business in the DM because you never know where it could go. Like, for real, this is game changing stuff. Like, me and bro, we finna link up this week.
I'm about to fly to Chicago. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all about Imperfect Action because that's what the show's about. I want y'all to get it from the show. This is literally why I created this show. I always want to have a morning show. Now I got a morning show, which is another story. It all comes from Imperfect Action. So I jump in Dion's DM. Now Dion's one of like hundreds of DMs that I've sent last week.
Facts.
I just want y'all to understand that.
Yeah.
Hundreds of DMs I sent. Do they all respond? No. Do I would say 30% of them respond? Yes. Do they all get on a call? No. Do they all turn it to this type of relationship? No. But it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
That's number one. I'm in the DM. I send him some information. He responds.
Yep.
Now we find out that we're on similar, synergies, right?
Yep.
Similar synergies. We set up a call, get on that call, right? Real recognize real. Now, immediately after the call, we're like, yo, we got to tap in.
Yep.
We set up multiple JV and collaboration opportunities. Multiple.
Yep.
Right? Yep. This one wasn't even included. I just made this last week. So this is an additional one.
Yep. Yep.
Now, as a result, I'm flying to the Chi.
Yep.
For a limited time just to build with my brother because we have something coming out in March. Right?
Hey, look, watch this. Look, I don't want them to miss this piece. You in 100-degree California and you about to leave your comfort zone. It's comfortable there. That's where you live. That's where you reside. You feel good there, all of that. And you about to fly to, it's like 20 degrees out here, bro.
Yo, listen, Listen, I'm from Boston. I ain't been feeling 20 degrees in a minute. I ain't even gonna cap like I remember what that feels like, cause I don't.
Right.
But I know I got a jacket in the closet that I can use, so I'm gonna bring the jacket. But anyway, what I want you guys to know is take the imperfect action, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Him and I talked about where he's at, where I'm at. There's synergy. Okay, cool. Let's run a play. Listen. He posted that this ain't a secret. He posted that he wants to make 7 M's. He put it on the gram. It ain't a secret.
Yeah.
So cool. How can I help you get to that? How can you help me get to my goals? And then what can we do immediately, right? Without ego to then build that momentum. Because he can be like, bro, I'm heading to the 7 figures, bro. I'm cool. And that's what some of us do. We stop a blessing before a blessing can be a blessing because of an ego situation.
Yeah.
Can't have that.
Yeah.
Can't have that.
And I think the beautiful thing about the relationship and how it was formed too, you was like, hey, like, how can I support you to hit your goal? And then I'm like right back, like, well, how can I support you to hit your goal? And then, like you said, we genuinely connected. The vibe was there. You know what I mean? We was like, all right, cool. We're on the same level. And if we're going to hit that next level, we're going to have to hold each other accountable. Like we haven't stopped talking and stopped texting since we connected a couple weeks ago. And then like, it was like, we did like a follow-up call, which was supposed to be like 15, 20 minutes or whatever. And that joint was like an hour. And you was just like, bro, let me get off here so I could go research this game. You was like, this is like crazy. And this is what we talk about, bro. And I just want to touch on this real quick. This is what we talk about when we say get in the room. Like you're in certain rooms, you have mentors, you have people that you're working with on a day-to-day basis that help continue to sharpen you and help you get to that next level, keep thinking bigger and thinking faster and moving faster, executing stronger. And the same for me, and we have similar backgrounds where you locked in with Myra, I'm locked in with Neo. It's just a lot of stuff that we saw right out the gate, but we didn't delay on it. Like you said, we took imperfect action. Like, ain't nothing going to be perfect. Ain't nothing going to be perfect at all. But we was like, hey, listen, let's go ahead, let's execute, let's put some stuff in order. Let's go ahead and like start planning stuff out. So we literally got like, other than this, and this was just like imperfect action that we took. But other than this, we set up, I think it's like 3 other events that we're going to do. And that's what we need to encourage everybody else to do. That's imperfect action. Like all we did was just take imperfect action. We know it ain't going to be perfect. We know we might mess up. But what we do is we commit first and we figure the rest out later. We've already committed. Yeah, we're going to just figure the rest out later. So everybody needs to, if you on my live, man, put commit first, figure the rest out later. Like that's really the thing. If you're on live, if you in here, you in the chat, if you on anybody's live, you see, etch it in your brain and put it in the chat. You need to write stuff down. Commit first, figure the rest out later. That's how you achieve success. That's the piece, bro. That's the piece.
And discipline and consistency, which is something else we'll talk about. But because this show's only 30 minutes, I want you guys to get the drip, get the gems, and take that imperfect action. So look, before we talk about business credit, because I want Dion to go into that, one of the things that we mentioned was the DMs. So I want everyone, whether you're watching this live, you're watching the playback on YouTube right now, I want you to jump into 20 DMs today. Jump into 20 DMs, start 20 conversations. Don't lead from a place where you're selling. Lead from a place where, hey, what's going on? I seen your page. You got some dope content on your page. Look, I do A, B, and C. I was wondering what I could do to help you out.
Yeah.
Or I was wondering what areas are you struggling in, maybe I can offer some insight to get you over the hurdle. Lead from a place of serving.
Yes.
Jump 20 DMs and see what happens. Actually watch what happens.
Yeah. Yeah. And can I give him a piece too?
100%.
Look, so do what bro said, like take action for sure. I also want to challenge you guys to do one thing as well. And that's every single week, go live for at least 1 hour. That's it. So if you want to go twice a week for 30 minutes, that's cool. If you want to go once a week just for 1 hour, that's cool. If you want to go 3 times a week, 3 different days, 20 minutes, that's cool. Whatever you do, go live for at least an hour. And on that live session, all you're going to do is just give out free game. Because what you want to get your audience, like what you need to do is you need to turn your followers into fans. And what you need to do is you need to get everybody to know you, like you, and trust you. When somebody gets to know you, They get to know you. They get to see you, right? They become familiar with your face. They get to become familiar with your voice and the type of person that you are. And you mean well, and you want to do well for the community, so they know you. Then if they continue to see you, they start to like you. And if I continue to see you, then I'll trust you. If I trust you, that means I'll tap into you. I'll buy anything that you're offering. I'll buy your products. I'll buy your services, because if they don't know you, they can't flow you. So a lot of you guys got these pages and you got followers. You got to understand, when somebody decides to hit that follow button, it's like they subscribing to your channel or to your page. They tapped into you and they locked into you. So you need to get them some value. Nobody on here got Netflix and they paying the bill and not watching Netflix. You purchase Netflix because you want to see something of some value, and Netflix has to continue to give you something of some value. Otherwise, you're going to unsubscribe. So don't get mad at your followers when they don't like stuff, they don't comment, or they don't necessarily, they unfollow you and stuff. It's more of a concept of what type of value are you giving? How many times are you tapping in with the community, and what kind of game are you giving? So it's a lot of people that's working and they got business on the side, or it's a lot of business owners, full-time, part-time entrepreneurs, and you're struggling in your business because people don't know you, so they can't flow you. The thing about it is you got to get them to know you, like you, and trust you, and you'll be in the game. So that's my piece, bro.
100%, man. Yo, he's absolutely right. I couldn't say it better myself, bro. I couldn't say it better myself. All right, now we got about 10 minutes, man. Go into a business credit play. Let them know, why is it important? Why do they need it? What do you want to teach in terms of business credit with the time that we have? And if anyone has any questions, drop them in the chat real time, and Dion or myself will answer.
All right, cool. Yeah, I just want to kind of, I know we got 10 minutes, so I'm not going to take like a super deep dive, but I do want to kind of kill the misconception and kind of answer some, some similar questions that I always get in regards to business credit. So the first thing first is this. In regards to business credit, you cannot have bad personal credit and say like, screw it. Like, since I got a 400 or 500 credit score, and I know my personal credit is jacked, let me just hit up Dion and let me just get some business credit. I get a gang of them DMs. And unfortunately, people, that's not necessarily an option, because people have a misconception is that I can just have horrible personal credit. I'm just going to get business credit. Now, what I will say is this. There are some people that's on here, some people that's very, fluent in regards to business credit that say, well, that's not true. You could just get business credit with your EIN number. Now, what I will say is that is true. There's two sides to that fence where you can get business credit without your personal credit being a part of the game. The first piece is you get business credit without your personal credit being a part of the game if you're a new startup company. And what's going to end up happening is they're going to, more likely 9 times out of 10, this is what's going to happen. They're going to say, okay, cool. You just want it in your EIN only? Okay, got it. We got to understand this concept, people. Business lines of credit and or we call it locks, lines of credit, or CCs, credit cards, whatever it is that you're going to get, these are unsecured like lines of credit. So right, this personal business, unsecured, meaning that there's no collateral attached to them. That means that if they give you a $5, $10, $15, $20,000 line of credit, then you just essentially spent the money and ran off with the plug if you decide to never pay it back, right? And listen, and this is some good stuff. So I need everybody that's on live, if you're watching this or whatnot, or if this is a replay, I need you to share this right now. Share this with the first 5 people on your friends list if you're on live right now, so that they can get this game, right? And and this is a replay, send this out to 5 people. They need to hear this. So that's the first piece. If you're going to try to get a line of credit without your personal credit, if you say, listen, I'm not even going to try to fix my personal credit right now. I need to make a move like yesterday. All right, cool. I'm going to give you the game on that. The first piece is this. Because this is an unsecured line of credit, they're going to say, well, how long have you been in business, right? Do you have any personal income that you can, potentially show us that, personal business income that you can show us to support your business, right? And so with that being said, and/or they're going to say, okay, well, do you have any kind of, business credit? So you need to have a nice payday score. If you can show them that you've been in business, for a nice amount of time and you got some business income flowing, then they'll give you a line of credit. The problem with that is that most people have not been in business for over 2 years. So you need to be in business at least 24 months. And then you need to have some income flowing through that business bank account, or if you're a sole proprietor, through your personal business bank account. And you need to have a nice flow. So they're going to give you a limit based upon your time in business and then how much income you're flowing through there. So like you can go to like Divvy. Y'all been sent ads about Divvy and stuff. You can go to Tarpago. You can go to these different lenders and they're going to give you a line of credit, just EIN only. but then they're going to give you that line of credit based upon the flow of income that you're able to show them based upon you being in business, right? Now, here's the problem with that, and this is why this don't works for most people. Those are normally charge cards. See, B, they don't understand that, where you get you a Divvy card and you spend.
Bro, I don't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
But a lot of people don't understand that. I don't want to segue, but I just want to just pin that real quick, yes, so you can circle back. The difference between the charge card and the credit card. I just want to just pin that real quick. Keep going, man, and then bring that back.
All right. So let me figure. Look, so a charge card and a revolving line of credit is two totally different things. A revolving line of credit says I have a balance. Let's say 10K. I spent 10K for my business, but it's revolving, mean that they're going to give me a minimum amount to pay every single month until I fulfill that balance, right? So now charge card says I owe you guys. I spent 10,000 this month. Charge card says you owe us 10,000 in the next 30 days. Run us our money. And normally with charge cards for your business only, they have you attach your business or your personal sole proprietor bank account. So if you don't pay them, they're going to snatch the money right out. I dare you try to get a new account and be delinquent. They're going to follow you forever. They're going to get their money because now your bank account has become collateral. There's the other side to that. If you've been in business more than 2 years, and if you can show a $75,000 plus, stream of revenue coming in your business bank account, and it's flowing, then you can get nice lines of credit, and then you'll be able to get some revolving lines of credit as well. So you got to see the game that I'm giving is normally for the people that I'm seeing on a day-to-day basis, which is my client avatar, which is 9 out of 10 people I'm helping. They just got started in business and they probably need a little bit of help on their personal credit score. So I got to help you understand the basis and the fundamentals so that way we can help you go ahead and take off. So we need a position to get you 100K in the next 100 days. But the only way to be able to do that is, educate you and make sure you understand how the game go, right? So unless you've been in business for a long time and you can show you got a business bank account and you show a substantial amount of money, you're not going to be able to get the type of line of credit that you want. You can't get a revolving line of credit. So if you okay with a charge card, most people trying to start a business, can't spend 10K today and then pay back 10K in 30 days. It just don't. You just got started. You're going to put yourself out of business before you really get into business. That's not a good look, right? So if you want to get high limit credit cards, revolving lines of credit, I'm just going to kind of give you what needs to be in place and what you need to do in order to qualify for that, right? So
hold on 1 second. What I want to press upon you guys, if you want this information in a PDF, Dion doesn't have it. I spoke to him earlier. I'm like, bro, we need a checklist. We need a checklist. So if you want this information in a PDF, I'm going to drop a link below, right? Fill out the questionnaire, and then we will email you access to this information, and then you can run and play off the checklist, right?
You know what, bro? I have I got a quick reference guide that, I can send you. You can drop the link for that too, and they can tap in.
Let's do that because I want them to have access to the information. And guys, look, offline, I've been talking to Dion. I'm like, yo, there's another offer that you should put out there, which is subscription based. He may do it, y'all, because I know there's a couple people that I've seen, and Ebony, I've seen you on here too. I think this might be great for you, right? Because her comment was, and I actually have a question for you, and we run out of time, but I'm gonna extend it today because he's the first guest and the information is crazy. So we're gonna go into overtime. Imperfect action going into overtime. Look. So one question we have is, well, first, Ebony says she's so new, she feels like she doesn't have the invested time and income to show a flow, right? So I feel like she may be perfect for one of your programs, and it may be the new one that we talked about, right? If not one of the current ones. So Ebony, you definitely need to tap in with Dion 100%. And then Ari asked, can you explain EIN and DUNS, how it ties together into business credit?
Oh, yeah, that's easy. I got you. So EIN number is your employee identification number. Your DUNS number is actually assigned to your business once you get articles of incorporation. So let me break this down like a shotgun and rebuild it back up, right? So this is crazy, but I love the fact that I'm able to educate the community now that I'm able to really kind of just maximize on my platform. Most people are in business. This is crazy, y'all. 8 out of 10 business owners are in business, and they say they're in business, but they literally only have an EIN number, and And that's bad on multiple different cases, because here's the truth. Having an EIN number does not mean that you are a business owner. That means that you have tried to start the process to establish some form of ownership in regards to a business. But you do not become a business owner until you file articles of incorporation, right? You have to file articles of incorporation first, which means that you go through your Secretary of State and you go on a website and you pay whatever fee. Fee varies by states. Let's just say in the Chicagoland area, Illinois, our fee is $150. That's a $150 filing fee. So you got to pay your filing fee. Once you pay your filing fee, you're gonna request the name of your business. They're gonna let you know if that name is available or not in your specific state and or region, whether it's an LLC, an incorporation, whatever it is that you're trying to file, your business as, right? They're gonna let you know if that name is available. Once you know that that name is available, you'll pick that. You'll pay your filing fee, right? That starts the process of you actually being in business. Then after you do that, then what you want to do is, and this is a lot of stuff. This is in my ebook, and what I'll do is I'll get you guys set up. I'll just DM me,
and I'll link below, bro. Put the link below. You can get the checklist and you can get access to the ebook, and you might be able to get access to this brand new program that I'm like, yo, you gotta make this, gotta make it. We'll put all of that.
Hey, can you, if I send you the link, can you attach it to like the recording of this?
100%.
I bet.
Yo, listen, it'll be there as soon as you give it to me. When we're done, it'll be right there.
I bet. I got you. So all y'all got to do is y'all gonna be able to click the link below this video. Y'all be able to get this checklist and stuff that I'm gonna talk about, right? So obviously, before as you file your articles of incorporation, your EIN number, there's a lot of steps that you want to do before that, because when you file and you want to make sure you got your virtual address, your business address, you want to make sure you got your 800 number. Like all of this is inside of my quick reference ebook that I got that you guys can purchase. It's like super, super cheap, right? But prices on the issue and absence of value. So it's like $37. So you guys are going to get that. I'll give B the link so you can drop that for you guys. So check this out. Once you've done that, once you've got articles of incorporation, then after that, you got your EIN number, then what's going to end up happening is Dun & Bradstreet. You can go to Dun & Bradstreet, which is dnb.com. They're going to assign you what's called a DUNS number. If they don't automatically assign your business a DUNS number within like the first 5 to 7 business days from you getting your articles of incorporation via email or in your mailbox at your home address, then what you can do is you can go on dnb.com and you can actually get assigned a Dun & Bradstreet number. And then your Dun & Bradstreet number is going to populate what's called a PAYDEX score. And your PAYDEX score is actually your business credit score. So your business credit score goes from 0 to 100, just like the personal credit score go from 300 to 850. Business credit score go from 0 to 100, just like Drake said, right? And then what ended up happening is there's 3 scores on the business side. So keep this in mind. This is some really good information and free game for you guys. Our personal credit score, we got Experian, Equifax, and Trans, right? Just drop the T. Business got Experian, Equifax, and PAYDEX. And PAYDEX, your PAYDEX score is the same thing. It's like your Dun & Bradstreet. It's the same thing. Dun & Bradstreet assigns your PAYDEX score, and your PAYDEX score is what businesses are looking at in regards to your credit worthiness. So, give you an example. If you decide that, all right, cool, I got a 650 credit score. I know that my credit profile is good. I go get me a car. If you have an 80 PAYDEX score better, instead of you going to the car lot and putting that in your personal name, you go to the car lot and just put that in your business name. Just take your articles of incorporation with you and your EIN paperwork. You fill out the application for a business instead of a personal credit profile. They're going to run your personal credit to make sure that you can properly guarantee for your business because you got the personal guarantee. And then they're going to actually put that car in your business name. And so now there's no automobile on your personal credit profile. So it's not killing your DTI, and lenders are not looking at you crazy. So because what most people do is they go get a job and they start making some money and they go get them a car instead of getting a house first. And so if you still want to go get your car, that's the best way to do it. Go get your car. But you can have the payments in your DTI so that when you go ahead and get a house, they're not looking at you like, okay, well, you make this much money per month, but they're looking at your bills and stuff like that. You kind of, your DTI is over 50% and you don't qualify for the house. So that's just a quick gem and free game, bro.
Listen, man, bro.
Now look, and I didn't even get at what they need to really do to qualify. But if you look, I know we over time. I'll get you the link so that I'll get you the link, bro. Don't worry, I got you, bro.
Check this out. If you guys are just tapping in, right? I want to say thank you for tapping into the Imperfect Action Show. Normally the show is 30 minutes long. Go ahead, D.
One thing, hold on, look. I just thought about it. Look, if y'all click look, this is a sweet, super sweet deal. Remember, price is only issue in the absence of value, right? This is what y'all can do. I don't even have to drop a separate link per se, right? If you click the link in my bio, and I'm still gonna send you this link, B. If you click this link below this video, or you click the link in my bio, I'm gonna do something special. I literally, while we was on here, I literally just low-key just set this up because you know, like I know, I'm not even launching my digital products until March 1st. You know that, bro. You know that.
I do. I do.
I literally, if you go to my bio right now, I just set up a link where they could click the link and they need to do 3 things. They need to get the DIY credit repair book. So this is going to help them. When I say obliterate and get their credit score to 700 plus, like this is like it's all in this book. That book is only 47. It's on sale right now, bro. That book should be like $200. Like you're gonna see it in now. You're gonna see the price. I'm just like 150. It's for $47 on sale right now. When you accept to purchase that book, on the second page, it's gonna have this is the book that y'all really need. The next book. Because you got to get your personal credit in order to even personally guarantee to get large lines of credit and to get your to get business credit. Like if you want to get 100K plus in business credit the next 100 days, you go to click that first link in my bio that says digital products, get that do-it-yourself credit repair book. That's when you decide that you're going to purchase that, put your card information, it's going to give you the option to get the second book, which is the quick reference guide. And that book is the book that's going to show you how to, like your whole personal credit profile, how it need to be completely structured out, how to literally establish a business the right way, how to build business credit so that you can qualify for lines of credit, right? And then literally, if you want to learn how to literally liquidate your credit cards, high limit credit cards, and sit at the crib and make stupid amounts of crazy cash and manufacture spend, it's a third offer in there for another super cheap book that should be a couple $100 for like $60. So you literally, if you click that first link and you spend like $100 with me, 150 or whatever, you finna get like crazy game. It's gonna help you with your personal credit. It's gonna help you structure your personal credit. It's gonna help you start a business the right way. All of the steps in there, 800 number, like where to go get a virtual email, like an email address. Everything is in there. How to get your PEDX score to 80 plus, and then once you get all of these lines of credit and your personal credit, your business credit is like going crazy, and you got all these lines of credit. That third book that you accept is called Manufactured Spending Techniques. That book right there is going to show you how to take your credit cards and make tens of thousands of dollars every single month by just sitting at the crib on the couch without spending a dollar or going into debt, bro. Can't make this up. I can't.
Man, look, listen. This is the first guest, bro. This is the first guest, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So look, I just put the link in the chat. It's gonna also be in the caption. So if you're watching the playback,
grab that link for me on my bio and throw it in there, bro.
Got you. Use this link. This link, right? It's a small little questionnaire. Once you're done with that, we're gonna give you access to the free checklist. But Dion just told me that he's gonna put this up early so you can get access to 1 or 3 of these ebooks that will literally help you set up and take your business credit to that next level. And that's what the Imperfect Action Show is all about. So if you got value from today's show, and we're in overtime, I want y'all to know that. If you got value from today's show, play it back if you missed anything. But if you got value, do something immediately. We talked about the DMs. We talked about digital products. We talked about business credit strategy. He gave you like a tip of business credit mastery. And I'm still trying to convince them to come out with this monthly program that y'all can tap into. You know what I'm saying? Which is a whole nother experience. So, listen, make sure you guys follow him. I'm going to put it below right here in live form, and then it's going to be in the chat below. What's your Instagram? Tell the people what the Instagram is so they can tap in.
Yep, right there on the screen, man, at Mr. Phenomenal Power. So at Mr.Phenomenal and then Power. Yep, they can tap in with me, bro. And like I said, click that first link. Y'all gonna get I'm just like, bro, I told bro, I'm not launching until March 1. So I'm just giving y'all early access. So if y'all click that link, y'all gonna have early access and everything is on sale. So success loves speed. So like you said, take imperfect action, act right now, and pay the price. Price is on the issue and absence of value. You're gonna pay, if you get all 3 of those ebooks for like 150, you're gonna get hella value. Like you're not gonna be mad at yourself. And I would just say don't be that 93% of people that get the book and you spend your money and you don't do nothing with it. Be that 7% of people that actually takes action, execute on it, and you commit first and figure the rest out later. I appreciate you.
Listen, and I'm gonna tell you how cap I'm not. Now I'm gonna tell you how I cap on that. I'm gonna buy his books too. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
I'm gonna buy the books too because there's information in it that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a coach that's like that the ego's so crazy that I feel like, oh man, I got it all figured out. Nah, he's gonna teach me stuff. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna become richer and wiser, more intelligent, and then I'm gonna take that and give it to my clients.
Yeah.
You know That's what I'm talking about. So look, it's reciprocity. So I'm gonna do the same thing y'all doing. I'm gonna buy all 3 books. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna go through the same process. He's not giving me nothing for free. I want y'all to understand that, and that's exactly how I want you guys to be. So look, before we wrap it up, is there anything else you want to give to the people today? Before we close out today's episode.
Yeah, man. I would just say, just like the episode say, take imperfect action. You know what I mean? Like success loves speed. If you're thinking about doing something, if you're thinking about starting that business, if you think whether it's a restaurant or you want to become a barber, you want to get that license, you want to get that certification. My thing is that, do it now. Don't put off what you can do today for tomorrow because tomorrow is not promised. Take imperfect action. Go fast and do it now because what you don't want to do is you don't want to end up being. I mean, this is the reality, man. I mean, I'm looking at, my life and I'm like, well, dang, like, man, my kids are getting older, and I'm getting a little bit older and I'm looking at the time and it's like time is waiting on nobody, bro. And it's just like a lot of people just sitting around and procrastinating and doing nothing. The last thing you want to do is be 50, 60 or 70 years old. And you're like, damn, I wish I would have really like bet all of the chips on me. I wish I would have really like believed in me. I wish I would have just kind of poured into myself a little bit more. And I think a lot of people get frustrated with life because things aren't going their way. And the reality is that things aren't going your way because you're not making them go your way. You have to be intentional about your actions. You have to write everything down. You have to speak it to the universe. You have to tell people about it so they can hold you accountable. I just told, bro, I said, hey, listen, what I tell you my income goal is for March, bro. Like, I don't care.
Listen, the income goal for March for Dion, 200.
Yep.
200,000.
Yep. And the thing about it is I wrote it down. I can show y'all on my board. I got it right.
No. Wait. Hold on. No. Isn't it 250? Isn't it 250?
Yep.
250,000. So look,
yep.
He and I talked about it. His goal was 200. Mine was 100. We was like, yeah, let's run this back. 300. Let's run this back. Then he texted me like 24 hours later. He's like, nah. He texted me like 24 hours later. And he's like, we lost him real quick. He's like, yo, B, 250, bro. Mine's is 250. I'm like, all right, bro, I'm coming up. Mine's is 150. We're going 100. We're going 100. We're going 100. You know what I'm saying? So look, I appreciate all you guys for tapping in. Make sure y'all follow Dion. I appreciate all y'all for supporting the show. This is only episode 4, y'all. We're back tomorrow. We're going to be talking about high ticket offer scripts. I'm going to give you a script. I'm going to run down the script in real time, answer questions, and I'm going to give you the opportunity to receive the script. Okay, he just got back. Hold on, I'm going to add him to the thing.
Yep.
Bro, they was missing you, bro. Where'd you go?
Hey, they don't want to see us win, man.
So look, I was just telling them, Dion's goal for March is 250.
Yep.
Well, originally it was 200. Mine was 100, right? He's like, yeah, bro, let's run the play. 300, let's run the play. 25 hours later, he texts me. He's like, yo, bro, I'm going 250. I'm like, all right, bro, then I'm going to go 150. So now we have 400. 400 for March. You know what I'm saying? And you got to put it out there. You got to see it. You got to believe it. You have to have accountability. It's great to have somebody to roll with you. And look, I thought about this the other day. Remember when you were in elementary or middle school and you would do something bad and the teacher would be like, yo, go write on the board. I will not be a class clown.
Yep.
100 times before you leave, right?
Yep.
Do that for your goals. I will make 100,000 in March. I will make 100,000 in March. For your goals. Ari just wrote down she's going to be $1 million by 12/22/22, right? Write it down every day. Several times a day, right? Have that emotional, spiritual, universal connection.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we're super in overtime. Make sure y'all follow Dion. We extended. It's only 30 minutes. We gave y'all 45 minutes of heat. If you miss anything, make sure you replay. It's going right on YouTube.
Hey, I'm just telling them right now. This link is only up for the next like 30 minutes. I'm the one take it down. So you got to tap in right now, and the price is going to be different. So if you wait, the price is going up, and you're going to have to pay more later. So move your feet right now. Click that link in my bio. You got 30 minutes. Or you're going to miss, you're going to have to wait to the first, and the price is going to be more expensive. So I just want to let the people know, tap in right now while you can get it. You know what I mean? Like, it's there.
So look, Dion's going to send me the link. I'm going to add it in the caption below of the YouTube video. So the next 30 minutes or so, you can get it. Or you can go directly to the link in his bio. The next 30 minutes or so, you can get it. The free checklist will be available below. And fill out the questionnaire to get access. Make sure you guys tap in. Thanks a lot. I appreciate you for watching episode 4 of the Imperfect Action Show. We are back tomorrow for episode 5. We're going to be breaking down a high ticket offer sales script, which is what you need to close high ticket.
That's
high
good.
ticket ain't clicking the link in the bio. You got to take them offline on the phone, and you need a script to do it. I'm going to run over the whole script and then give you the script for free. That's what we do again at the Imperfect Action Show.
Free game. I love it, bro.
All right, bro. See y'all later.
All right, bet.